It's an absolutely beautiful mid-November morning, and I'm here just outside Ekring because I'm going to have a look at a hedge. It's just quite interesting, honestly. Well, the hedge that I've come to look at is the one that heads down the hill. The difference that 13 months makes is quite astounding when you see how this hedge looked in the middle of October 2022. Compare it almost 13 months later to the day in 2023. Quite indicative, really, I suppose, of how mild our climate has become now as we get into the winter. Well, what would have been more or less the start of the winter 20, 30 so years ago. You won't believe the difference. In October the 18th it was, 2022, I stood on this very spot and filmed this hedge. Not because I'm particularly fond of it or attracted to it, but because it almost entirely consisted of these colours, these beautiful golden canary yellows and these lovely rich red leaves. There was every shade in between, a few green leaves still, all the way through to almost deep plum colour, you could call it. The hedge was magnificent. That was 13 months ago, in October 2022. By the middle of November 2022, this hedge was devoid of foliage. And here we are now in November 2023, and the hedge is virtually still green. There's a few leaves starting to yellow in the centre, deeper into the hedge, but apart from that, it looks as good as it did here in July and August. And that's right along the length of this hedge. Completely different in 13 months. But had I come here in October, middle of October, and filmed this would have just been a green hedge, pretty much exactly how it is now. But the difference between the hedgerow in this year and in 2022 is just phenomenal. It is to me. It's little things like this that I like to notice and point out. In a year's time, maybe it could have been cold enough for this hedge to be virtually devoid of leaves in late October. Every year is different. On the whole, though, everything is in foliage earlier and later. And you've got a green hedge, which should be really this colour, or have no leaves on it at all. I think it's great, actually, as our winters are getting shorter. Who wants snow? Well, I can tell you that nobody over the age of 60. You become terrified of snow. It's all right when you're young, because you can fall down and bounce straight back up and keep on running. Fall over in snow when you're topside of 60, chances are you've bust your hip. So long may this hedgerow continue to stay green. I love it.